All right, so this one's about graphing again. Precalc is learning from worksheet P7, number 2. It says solve the inequality graphically. So I'm going to type in the inequality. 2x squared, 2x squared, plus 17x, plus 17x, plus 21, plus 21. And then I'm going to hit enter to get to the next line. And this line is supposed to be on the other side of the equation, a 0. And now if you graph both sides and you see where they cross, you get the solution. But the tricky part is on this one, when I hit graph, I can't see the other line. I see my first line, but then it doesn't show me the second line. Why? Because it's right on the axis. We have to know it's there. It's right here. All right, now, the problem says that that parabola there is less than or equal to 0. Parabola, so I'm going to draw this up here. It looks kind of like this. And then here's the other line. It's kind of like this. Where is the parabola less than the line? Because that's what it really is. The first one's a parabola, is less than 0 is a line. So it's parabola, P-A-R-A-B, is less than or equal to the line. So here's the parabola. Where is it less than? Less than means under. So do you get that they're talking about right here? All right, and if that was a number line, how would it be? It would be a number line that would be shaded from here to here. Then the only thing you don't know is exactly where are these points. You'll do that with second calculate intersect. And you also don't know whether it works at those spots. But since it says or equal to, does it work or not? Yes, it will work. So it works here and it works here, and I just got to figure out those spots with second calculate intersect. So grab the calc. I'm going to go back here, get rid of that, and I'm going to go second calculate the intersect. Couldn't have made more noise than that if you wanted to. That was impressive. You even had that extra little bounce at the end. Okay, so I'm going to go enter, enter, and then remember the third time you get close to the one you want. There's the one I want first. Enter. And it says intersection is at negative 1.5. That's this one is at negative 1.5. Okay, so we're back to find the other one. We got to find this one now. So that one is the one on the left. I go second, calculate, intersects number 5. Remember, the first two are enter, enter, and the last one you have to move the guess spider over to close to where they touch, and then hit enter, and it says negative 7. So those are my two numbers. And then, can I leave it this way? No, you must write it like this. Bracket, negative 7, comma, negative 1.5, bracket. There, oops, there is your final answer in interval notation. Okay, that's all there is to it. You graph both sides, you see where they cross. You tell if the one is above the other, if the one's below the other. Remember, if it says less than, it means below. And if it's greater than, of course, it means above. And you can tell whether it actually works at the spot by seeing if the sign says or equal to. If it says or equal to, it will work. It'll be a filled-in circle and therefore a bracket if it says or equal to. Okay, and there's a few too many on here. Like, you don't really need that much practice, so let's skip a few. Especially since the weekend we have here is a big one. We're going to go with skipping problems 5, 6, and 7 on the front side. And on the back side, we'll skip 2. We'll skip 13, which is never lucky anyways, and 2 problems on the back side. On the back side, we're going to skip 13 and 14. All right, so that gives you a little more reasonable amount. All right, you have a bunch of time to work. Use it. Ask me for help. And the last thing is, at the end of the hour, I'll be collecting those corrections on the blue test. So if you need help on any of those, you can even ask about those. But at the end of the hour, not now, at the end of the hour, I want everybody to hand me your blue test again. If you've lost it or whatever, then write me a note saying, I think it's in my locker or whatever, but hand me something on the way out. Hopefully you'll hand me your blue test. Okay, That's all I have for today. It's pretty simple. Graph both sides and see where the one graph is under the other or over the other based on its sign.